guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video and today's installment of Back to Uni series, of my Back to Uni series. Today is a really exciting one because I'm going to be giving you guys my tips about uni and letting you guys know everything you need to know. I have 10 different things that I've thought of that I would have loved someone to tell me before I started university. So for any of you first years out there, if you've never been to uni before, this video is for you. But also if you are currently in uni and you just want to grab a few extra tips, I feel like there are quite a few of these that could be applied to current uni students. But without further ado, let's jump in and get started with the video. Number one is most unis have microwaves for your lunches. A super basic one, but this honestly saved me. My uni has like a whole area full of microwaves and it's so nice to know that they're there if you do want to take something that you can heat up. This normally applies to me more in winter. I tend to like take something nice and hearty that needs to be heated up for lunch, and it's very comforting if you're studying. If you've had a very stressful day, it's nice to just have a very warm hearty meal that it can be heated up at uni. It saves your butt, trust me. And I just wanted to let you guys know that it was there in case you didn't know. Number two is pack food. Honestly, if you think you're going to go to uni every day, I mean, some people do and that's totally fine, but I cannot go to uni every day without food. One, because I just get super hungry, and I've spoken to my friends about this and we found that you get hungry so easily at uni because you're using your brain, you're using a lot of energy, and you're constantly just having to be aware of everything you do, just naturally get hungry. So it's important that you've got some food in your bag with you that you can just grab when you need a bite to eat or some extra energy. And it also saves you buying food, so you get to save a bit of money. Uni food isn't the cheapest thing ever, and it's not the most cost-effective thing to do if you're like planning on buying uni lunch every day. Number three is, in your first few weeks of uni, walk around and try and find some nice secluded spots that you can study in. Now, I would have loved someone to actually tell me to do this when I started, because I have been at my uni for a while now and I still find spots I didn't know about, and they're like very secluded, which is good because it's quieter, and I find I get very distracted at the tables in the more central area of my uni. And now I've found like a bunch of different study spots that are a little bit quieter, a little bit more away from people, which is nice when you just want to hustle, get stuff done. I'm the type of person too that I just like to go find a table, sit down and get my stuff done. So look around for some spots, because you don't just have to study in the library. There are various spots around campus that you'll be able to find that might suit you a little bit better. Number four has to do with Uni SignOn, and I would highly recommend signing on early so that you go into like a queue before your uni sign-on. I'm assuming they do this at all universities, but at my uni they open class registration for some people a little bit earlier than they do for everyone else. So just randomly, you might just be sitting in the queue an hour beforehand and all of a sudden you're in and you can pick all your classes. And I think they do that to let just a few people in before the rush, but don't miss out on an opportunity to get in earlier. Sometimes it will just be open, you know, you might log on at quarter to the hour that your class sign-on is, and all of a sudden you can get in. So get in first and get the classes that you want. Number five is to make backup classes and have backup options in case your classes are full. I have 4 different options and they're all generally quite different, so I know that if one's full I can just go straight to the next one. I did speak about this in my Uni Timetabling video, which has already gone up in this series. I'll link it down below if you guys missed it, but I speak a little bit more about that. And if you have more queries, I guess, about Uni Sign-On, then hopefully that video will help you out a little bit. Number 6 is to attend your tutes. They just really help to put things into perspective, and obviously not all of them. Some might be a waste of time and that's like a judgment call, but don't get into the habit of missing all of your classes just because it becomes a habit and it will slowly become just routine to keep skipping things. Obviously some aren't necessary, and sometimes, you know, before I have missed shoots because I'm like, this is a waste of my time. Fair enough, that's your call and your personal choice, but don't just like not go to any at all, because they will help you out. If you're interested in learning and you're willing to try and understand the content, go to your tutes, make a connection with your tutors, because it will really help you out in the long run. Number 8 is study earlier rather than later. A big one for uni, because the content is so heavy, so it's important that you stay on top of everything from the get-go. Otherwise you'll get to exam time and it just becomes so overwhelming. You will have an emotional breakdown, and we don't want that. Number 9 is put yourself out there and start the conversations. Don't assume that other people are gonna start conversations with you. Honestly, that's what I thought. I was like, well, there's bound to be outgoing people in my course. Surely someone's gonna like talk to me, and then, you know, we'll become friends. But at uni, you just can't really assume that. If you want to talk to someone, start a conversation. And having friends at uni is so beneficial. If you need help, even just like having familiar faces when you go to classes, it makes it a lot less scary and a lot more enjoyable. Uni can be fun if you let it, I assure you. And the very last one I have for you is to ask questions. If you are stuck on something, reach out for help. There are so many places in the uni that are gonna help you. No question you have they haven't heard before, or any question that you have isn't too dumb. I can almost guarantee you they've heard the dumbest question ever and it's a lot stupider than yours. So reach out to teachers, reach out to lecturers. If you need counselling support, most unis will have a counsellor. They'll have services provided for you to reach out and get help. So do it. Be proactive with your learning, and I honestly assure you, you'll get the most out of your education experience. But that was my top 10 tips that I think you guys should know about uni, especially if you are just starting out. And if you are, I wish you all the best of luck. Uni is such a unique experience, and I think it can really be a rewarding experience if you allow it to. Make the most of it though, because you'll never get this chance again. Education is honestly everything. I have one more uni video left in this series for you guys, so look forward to that. That'll be up tomorrow. I'm super excited to share it with you guys. But until then, have a good night, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye!